Hey, Stuart, 150 Republicans got together and posted this call for American renewal. And I'll read you a quote. We believe in pushing for the Republican Party to rededicate itself to founding ideals or else hasten the creation of an alternative. Stuart, I think you would appreciate the type of sense of humor that would ask, should we ask former President John Anderson or former President Ross Perot the likelihood of a third party succeeding?
Yeah, listen, I have a lot of friends over there. I love that the fact that they don't support Trump. They believe the Republican Party should be something else. But it seems to me they're asking a rhetorical question. The Republican Party is not unhappy with where it is. The Republican Party likes where it is. It's a much smaller party, but it's very intensely a Trumpist party. And at the Lincoln Project, we think this question's been answered. And we believe that really the question is, do you support democracy or do you support autocracy? It's not about ideology anymore. I mean, all these ads are made about, like, lowering capital gains tax and health care. That's all kind of quaint now. It's not what this is about. And you have to take a stand. And we're in the Lincoln Project. We're just have one mission, which is to fight for democracy. And to fight democracy, you're going to have to beat these Republicans who have become autocrats. The Republican Party is very comfortable becoming an autocratic party. Now, to those of us who worked in the party, it's a shocking, very sad development. I've talked a lot about my responsibility in this and why I didn't see it sooner. But that's where we are. And we have to just face the reality of it. This is a party that is for democracy when they win, and they're not for democracy when they lose, which means you're not for democracy. And what we have to realize is they're very serious about this. They're not going to change. They're dedicated, they've got a lot of resources, and they're very patient. And we need to realize what it is that is at stake here, what we're engaged in. And it's really a defense of the American experiment. And if we don't engage and fight this, they'll win. And that's really the stakes.
Stuart, where are we in the struggle? When will we know if the glass is indeed half full or half empty, if the sun is rising or setting, to paraphrase Mr. Franklin?
I think we're just beginning. I think what happened on January 6th and then subsequently when Republicans did not hold Donald Trump accountable, I think that will go down as a mutiny about time. You're attempting to appease something that cannot be appeased. It's an evil. So this, I think, is going to be at least a decade in the making. And I'd like to say that the outcome is certain, but it's not. We don't know. This is where American exceptionalism really hurts us, because we believe that America will always be as it is, that tendency, we're taught that. There's no reason to believe that. I mean, history tells us that democracies in modern era die by the ballot box and in the courtroom. And it's a slow process. And that is what is at stake here. And Republicans understand that. That's why they've rushed to pass these bills. They want to make it harder and harder for Republicans to lose. And we know what they're going to do if they win. They've already said they take the House, they'll impeach at least the vice president. So we should listen and we should believe them. And we should be deadly serious about the business of beating them.